welcome to my March monthly reset. I'm so excited to be spending the day with you guys as we wrap up February. When I am filming this video, it is currently the last day of February, which means tomorrow is March 1st. I'm a big fan of taking a look at the current month that I am finishing and looking at what worked and what didn't. To me, as a wife, a mother, a business owner, it is so imperative to take a peek at what was working over the last month and potentially what wasn't. And February is definitely a shorter month. However, it also tends to be a slower month in my practice when it comes to new clients. So January is always a very, very busy month in my nutrition practice because I kick off Moms Need to Be Healthy Too, which goes January through March. And then I also have a ton of new clients who start every January. Most of them do continue into February, but in February, I don't have that huge uptake of new clients. I'll have like 2 to 5 new clients join to the practice, but not like 10, 15 new clients wanting to join like they do in January. So I am grateful because I know the trends, and from a budgetary standpoint, I know what months tend to be higher income months, what months don't drive as much revenue and income, and also what months I need to reserve my energy to be more client facing. Whereas in February, I can do a bit more content. I can do a bit more recipe development. So I actually look at these months that tend to be a lull as a beautiful time to really utilize that energy into different strategies and also ways to get ahead. So I'm excited to talk all things March with you guys. I'm going to share with you what I have going on in a personal perspective, on a professional standpoint, everything that's coming down the pipeline for me. I'm also going to be doing a quick workout, heading to Whole Foods and getting a ton of produce and groceries prepped and ready for the week ahead. So I cannot wait to spend this beautiful day with all of you. Now that I feel settled and up to date on the personal calendar, whether it's field trips or different ceremonies, parties, Spirit Week, all of the things, I feel very settled with that. Now I'm going to take a look at the business. So I'm going to take a look at it from my practice standpoint, and then I'm going to take a peek at content. So I get asked this question a lot, like, in my nutrition practice, how do I manage my time versus content? And the one thing I will say, aside from the fact that there is literally another ice storm happening, we just had a major ice storm last week, so I'm like a little nervous to lose power right now. But one thing I will say, and I get asked this question a lot, like when it comes to my practice, do I dedicate most of my time to one-on-one clients, to my group course, Moms Need to Be Healthy Too, or to the membership site? And I would say that it is pretty even between the three. So my biggest focus right now is on the membership area, undoubtedly. There is so much incredible content in there already and coming to the membership area. Like, I have worked so hard to make this like one of a kind, and I say this with humility, it is by far best in class. When it comes to other nutrition and recipe memberships, none of them out there are like Living Well. So typically they're very just like nutrition driven, or they are very recipe driven, where Living Well is definitely a merger of lifestyle, nutrition, and recipes. So in the month of March, we're focusing all on the nervous system because I feel as though so many of us are living in a hyper stressed state, overstimulated, and in that state, we can't dip into our parasympathetic nervous system. Therefore, we can't really rest and digest our foods and pull out all of our nutrients. So in the month of March, we are going deep into nervous system repair, and the smoothies and recipes are next level. So for an example, the smoothies in this current week's meal plan are the lemon balm almond butter smoothie. And so this is incredible for our thyroid health, our endocrine system, and calming down the nervous system. Next is the calming cherry chamomile smoothie, which is exactly like it sounds, a calming cherry chamomile smoothie, and the cherries in there actually help your body produce more melatonin later in the day, so for bed. So having this smoothie for breakfast will actually help your body sleep more deeply and restfully. Then the last smoothie on this week's meal plan is the wild blueberry lavender smoothie. And oh my gosh, this one tastes so unbelievably good. So When it comes to my practice, as I mentioned, January is definitely a higher revenue month. February, as far as revenue goes, I don't get as many new clients. I have clients that I accepted in January that kind of tend to fill in February, and then I accept more clients in March just so that I don't burn myself out. Also in January, while it's a very high revenue month, it's actually very high in expenses as well. So my business insurance, for example, I renew all of my services. So whether it's Canva or the music that you guys hear in all of my videos, or it's different websites that I use for hosting, and mainly my practice, my nutrition insurance is a lot. So January is a higher revenue month, but it's also a higher expenditure month as well. But I don't let those numbers dictate the way that I show up. So before in February, I would be like, oh my gosh, I don't have as many new clients coming in, but it's not quite that. If I have 10 new clients join for 3 months, January, February, March, I still have those 10 clients, right? And so I don't react in ways that I would have potentially when I was newer in my business. So for the month of March, I'm working this week to really plan ahead and get social media posts done. I have pretty much outlined all of my videos for the month of March. Some may need to get rearranged, but I don't think so. So in the month of March, we have this, my monthly March reset. My daily non-negotiables is next, and that's my simple wellness routine. Like, these are my daily wellness habits that I just do not steer away from. So that will be next week's video. Then the video after that will be 7 ways to get excited to cook when you would rather literally do anything else. And then the next one is 10 little luxuries that will elevate any average weekday. So that is my March monthly content calendar. So it's helpful for me to see my practice, my social media business, and my content creation all in one place because they obviously work in congruency with each other. So most of you know that my favorite form of exercise is indeed walking, but in an effort to kind of take things to the next level, I am adding in a little bit more cardio and slowly but surely trying to add in a bit more heavy weights as well. So I just popped down into the basement. I figured I would do just a quick 20-minute row prior to grabbing Sawyer and heading over to Whole Foods, but in the month of March, I'm aiming for 5 days a week on the rower and 3 days a week of other training. So whether that's my Melissa Wood Health, not my, but the Melissa Wood Health app, I love her Pilates classes. I love her style. I just love everything about her. And so I'm obsessed with doing her workout. So either doing Pilates once or twice a week and then heavy weights the other day, or doing heavy weights twice a week and Pilates the other day. But here we are going into the new month, and I have had this request so many times inside the membership area to talk about my fitness and what I'm doing for fitness. Walking will always be number one. I have already walked 15,000 steps today. I will put my Oura Ring scores here on the screen for you guys. Walking will always be number one for me. I'm constantly moving, and I swear, I think that is like the way that I just stay active. I never sit down, but I need to lift heavier weights. Like I have to lift heavy weights in general. I love Pilates, like things like that feel more natural and intuitive to me, but it is a new month, new habits, new routines. So we are hopping on the rower once Kaya gets the TV installed over there. It also will be helpful for me to kind of pop up the Melissa Wood Health workouts on the TV. Let's hop on the rower. Let's do 15 to 20 minutes before we grab Sawyer and head over to Whole Foods. Okay, so here's a quick overview of everything we grabbed at Whole Foods. I got some mini cucumbers, a few different yogurts, some sunflower butter. We normally get the Maple Hill grass-fed milk, but they haven't had it for weeks at our Whole Foods, so I'm not sure what's happening. Even the tag was missing today. Then I grabbed some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to be making an arrowroot Parmesan cheese, like roasted carrot recipe later this week. So I grabbed a little bit of Parmesan cheese, some coconut water. They didn't have my typical organic coconut water. I got an Italian mineral still water, some bananas, different herbs, rosemary, basil, broccoli sprouts, mixed green sprouts, our poultry blend that I always grab at Whole Foods, some cilantro, mint, and parsley, these little carrot sticks, some organic broccoli, these freeze-dried mangoes, the 7 Sundays real cocoa cereal. Sawyer loves this. Some of the Hue chocolate dark gems. These are delicious. The Waladia skin food. Kaya loves this, and it was on a major discount. So I got 2 of those. I got a sheet mask and some flowers. As I was putting everything away, a Thrive Market order actually arrived, which was great timing because we were on our last bag of coffee, and Thrive Market makes our favorite coffee. So we got 3 of the blonde roast, 2 of the roasted hazelnut, and 1 of the vanilla nut. We've been doing these quick oats in the morning for the kids because they are exactly that. They're extremely quick. They cook up in like 2 minutes on the stovetop, so that's perfect before school. Then these Droworks beef sticks, they're 100% grass-fed. I love the texture of these. They're South African, and it's so unbelievable to me because it's almost like air. I think they are. Like, they're made in a different way than regular beef sticks, but these are made with 100% grass-fed beef, and we absolutely love these as like a great snack on the go. I'm getting ready to hop in the shower, and I can officially say it has been 10 days since I put heat on my hair. And when this video goes live, it will be 2 weeks. And so I have been very committed to the rope tie, and we solved the problem in last week's video. Last week's video, we solved the problem. I actually realized that the kids each had ropes that they have outgrown. So I've been using their rope tie, and it's significantly shorter. I have just enough left over to kind of tie it tight in the back. So, problem solved. I'm beyond proud of myself. I know this sounds ridiculous to say, but as somebody who put heat on their hair 7 days a week, sometimes twice a day, I'm shocked. Like, I saw the tutorials. I just never thought I could be that girl. And I am here to say that 2 weeks when you're watching this, 10 days when I'm filming this, we have been heat free, and my hair has never, ever been this soft. I'm getting ready to oil my hair. I have a few different hair oils that I've been experimenting with. So I'm gonna oil my hair, and then I will hop into the shower, get out, let it air dry like 80% of the way, and then pop the rope tie in. But I want to thank you all so much for watching and for hanging out with me today and to get ourselves ready for a beautiful and long month ahead. And if you liked today's video, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. And now the subscribe button is right over here on the screen. Give that a click. That way you don't miss a single video. And I hope to see you back here next Thursday.